Hey guys, this is NYC Baller 417 back with Final Fantasy XIII-2. I left off at Yacha's Massive 10 AF and it unlocked Oerba 200, so now I'm gonna go there.
The world is falling apart.
Is this a future where everything has been destroyed? Or is it a distant past before the world has even come into being?
Space-time has doubled and twisted on itself. The past and future are tangled together as one, Cocoon.
Paradox is affecting space-time itself.
Right. And we have to find out what's causing this. Okay.
Whoever it was that created the paradoxes, did they really want an empty, dead world?
In a world abandoned by the Fal'Cie, the ones who were left behind craved nothingness, an empty world.
Where did you hear that?
It's just an old fairy tale.
It's like a maze. A crossroads within the paradox itself.
In this space-time, the past and future intersect. I bet if we solve all these puzzles, we could dissolve the current paradox.
Now you're thinking, Cocoon.
Alright. These paradoxes are, for the most part, pretty easy. It's no fighting or anything. It's just solving puzzles. Like I said, most of these are relatively easy. The only one I'd say is pretty hard is there's one with like a clock and you have to do some math to usually get it, and usually I rather just click random things than actually have to figure it out. So those usually take longer for me, but these are pretty easy. You're basically just matching that stuff. Simple. I always try to find like a map first, just to help me with the area, but it seems like that's usually like the last thing I usually find. It's unfortunate. There it is. Nice map.
Nice.
I know I probably shouldn't run by all these monsters. I just don't want to fight. But I know I'm going to regret it in the future once I'm like extremely weak and everything's stronger than me. I don't think I've went over it, but the gate seals are basically just ways to replay over certain areas you've already done to start from the beginning of the story. So say like when you're a higher level and you decide you want to come back to this area, you can start over brand new in this area with your levels still intact and everything. So that's pretty neat. Where am I supposed to go? Lost.
Come on, Mom.
Another head scratcher.
So for all these videos so far, the Final Fantasy ones, I've been trying to keep them short. Unfortunately, it's hard to complete an area, you know, and do it in like a fast amount of time. I'm just trying to cover as much as I can, but I mean, obviously long videos aren't the most appealing thing, but I don't know, I'm just trying to get as much out as I can. But yeah, and also I've had this game for a while now, so obviously I'm trying to complete it. I'm supposed to be getting Naruto Generation soon. I'd like to play that. I'm also getting I have Mass Effect 3 now, but it's kind of looking forward to the Naruto game more, to be honest. But whatever, I guess.
No problem.
Hey, we did it.
Splendiferous. I knew you'd do it, Koopa Koopa.
But yeah, I don't really get to choose which games I want to play. I'm signed up with GameFly, so they just send me whichever games are on the top of my list. And I try to keep my list short so they can send me the newer games that come out, even if I have to wait sometimes. So at least that way I'm still getting a game that people are interested in and I'm interested in as well. But can't always get the game I want.
Sorry.
And I just bought Kingdom of Amalur, so I keep debating like if I should even do that game or not, but I don't know. Just these RPG games, there's just so much content and it takes so long to play them all. But on that note, I'm also getting Devil May Cry, hopefully when that comes out, the HD collection. And I'll enjoy doing that because I played all of them on the PS2 when they came out. so they're pretty fun. And it's not like it's all like just basically wandering around cluelessly. So when I play that, it should be like a set amount at a time. So yeah. But I do enjoy playing these games. There's just so much stuff and it takes so long to do everything. It's not that I don't like the game or anything. There's just so much to do. I hope those things aren't medics, because if they are, it's gonna really suck if they start healing them. But I don't know what they're doing, they're just standing there. They're about to die. Scan run. I just wish it didn't take me so long to kill these things. Like, I know I'm still new and everything, but gosh, these fights just drag on sometimes. That actually reminds me though, I still have a bunch of CP I could spend. And if my research serves me correctly, I'm supposed to put points into this so I can unlock poison, which is supposed to be pretty helpful on some of the harder bosses. Or even monsters, actually. So now that that's unlocked, should I just get Dispel too? That way if there's any buffs on anything, I could get them off. I'm just gonna do it. Alright. We'll just stop there. And let's go back to this. What does he need? Let's give him a little send stuff. Synergist. Huh. That's good for now. All those other ones are basically just, they basically just cast on everyone all at once, but I mean, I'm sure I could spend my points on other stuff. Like, for instance, some more variety in Ravager, because right now I believe he only has one spell. Yeah, Blizzard. That's an ice move too. I guess we'll try to get 50. Almost there, so whatever. Alright.
another head scratcher.
I guess it's safe to mention though that, or pretty obvious also, that these things are supposed to get harder as you do more. But that looks pretty obvious. But it only gets so hard that it's still the beginning of the game.
The paradox, Kupo.
Right on schedule. Now we find the gate and its artifact.
There might be other things to discover too. Looks like everything's back to normal.
Actually, one more thing. I need to set some of this. Oh wait, it's already set. Would you look at that? Okay. Such a common thing for Final Fantasy games though is that usually once you reach the end of the game, it all pretty much becomes so easy because there's so much stuff that you could do before you fight the boss, or like it just becomes so easy. And in this game they also have a thing called fragment skills, which basically just helps with certain things, like maybe making a more rare monster appears, or getting more CP when you kill stuff, certain things like that. So it makes the game even more easier. So, but again, those things are only at the end of the game. So even if I wanted to, like, nothing could make this game any easier right now. Unless if I grind, but I don't want to do that unless I really have to. Scope. What is that? The thing that I thought was most interesting though is that there's actually a fragment skill that helps you capture monsters more easier. It raises the percentage on the capture rate for crystals. Something like that sure would be useful. But again, I'm still early in the game, so I guess it doesn't want to make me too good. And I didn't even do that.
It looks like an oracle drive.
Yeah.
Stop.
Serah!
Lightning. Lightning.
Serah, I'm sorry.
Hey, the apologies can wait. We got a wedding to plan, right? Right? Like, come on. What do you say? Lightning, I swear to you, I will make her happy.
I believe you.
My memories. They're real, aren't they? How can they be? Prophecy. It's been changed.
But that's impossible.
If you change the future, you change the past.
It keeps changing?
Change is the constant.
Caius.
I have seen you. I have seen you both.
You...
What? You mean the Cirrus?
I am not the you you know.
But...
You must understand, there are many Yules.
Caius...
Wait. I saw you. My sister was fighting you.
What are you doing here in this time?
I learned of your journey, leaping back and forth along the timeline. Yule has been watching everything you do.
No. She's been watching us?
Yes. I see you understand the significance of that. Then you must also understand that I am here for a reason. Your actions have necessitated the strictest sanctions.
Hey, hold on a second. What do you mean, sanctions?
I must protect the sanctity of the timeline.
Okay.
Caius!
So I'll weaken him a bit. Well, I also have my healer healing us.
Get him! Now! Thanks, buddy. Get him! Thanks, buddy.
couldn't even get it right. I think it still did pretty decent damage.
You shall pay for your crimes in blood.
Serah! Stop this, Caius. I am not going to fight you.
Times have changed. I'm not the Caius you once knew. To change history is a sin.
It's too late. The timeline has already changed.
But must we accept this, Yule?
If you change the future, you change the past. You can remold history as your heart desires.
Let's go now, before you are made to witness more. Come.
Yule.
Kupo? An artifact, Kupo!
What does Caius want?
No. That man, Caius. Who is he exactly? I've seen his face before, in my dream.
I thought I recognized him, but I don't think he's the man I used to know. He couldn't be here. Not in this time.
So another thing I forgot to go over is that in this game there's different modes, well, difficulties I guess, and right now I'm playing on normal. There's also an easy difficulty, which is cool I guess because it makes the game easier and whatever, but the only difference is that it changes the drop rate on items. So say I was trying to get a certain drop rate, maybe like the bolts or whatever to upgrade my monsters, I wouldn't be able to get it if I made it easy because it would be less likely to drop. So that's one of the negative things to making the difficulty easy.
She was the same. The same face, the same voice. But even so, she didn't know me at all.
You mean you?
Yes. Well, no questions?
No, I'm not gonna ask you anything. You'll tell me when you're good and ready, right? I can wait.
Appreciate it.
Sure. Lightning, Noel and I traveled to Oerba. You wouldn't believe how much happened to us there. We found a prophecy that the Seers of the Farseers had recorded. We saw a young girl called Yule, just like the Seeress. And we met a man named Caius, the man you were fighting in my dream. I guess what worries me the most, though, is that Noel looks sad. Sadder than I've ever seen him. And there's something else, too. The strange thing that both Caius and Yule said about the past. If you change the future, you change the past. I'm afraid of what that might mean for us. When Noel and I solved the paradox, we changed the future. Does that mean the past of Hope and the others has also changed?
Alright, well it looks like I hit my over 30-minute mark, so I'll probably cut some loading scenes out just to save some, or lower the time a little bit. But anyways, just save some more time, I'll end it here. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.